Good evening, everyone, and welcome, finally, to Sonic Frontiers. Oh, if the game could show up on my screen, that'd be great. There we go. Yes, I've been looking forward to this for quite some time since the game launched. Obviously, when it did launch, I did do those first impression streams, but this is the proper stream. Hey, Blunter, you're here just in time for the start. Just before we head in, I'm just going to double check, because I'm going to be using it a lot, to double check that my muting the mic and raising the volume button works. Yep, that appears to work. Lovely. So, yeah, we'll start a new game. We're going to go on hard mode, not extreme, because extreme is one-hit kills. Maybe sometime in the future, but yeah, we're going to go on hard mode because as a Sonic fan, it's not that difficult overall, and you do get the true final boss. Does my volume raise button do it smoothly? It does now. I changed it. Anyways, and we're going to go high speed style because that's the control style I've been using. And yeah, I'm going to be, because I want to show off the game in full, I'm going to be muting myself for the cutscenes so you get to experience the story as well. So let's go.
Uploading AI program now.
Yes, it's all coming online. The ancient secrets will be mine. Status report. Answer me.
Simulations complete. Executing protective initiative.
What? No! No!
Coming up, Starfall Islands.
How exciting!
You tracked the Chaos Emeralds here, right? Let's find out what drew them here.
Some kind of atmospheric charge. Hang on.
So, Eggman's been sucked into some portal, and so have Sonic and Tails and Amy aboard the tornado. This is silly, animals can't fly planes. Yeah, I mean, they're also not these kinds of colours. So yes, we're in our first cyberspace stage, which the game starts us off in. And if you've played Sonic Unleashed or remember the level design from when I streamed it years ago, you might recognise this stage design as Windmill Isle Act 1. But of course we're in Green Hill. So yeah, Sonic and Tails on the plane and getting sucked through a dimensional rift does kind of bring Sonic Rush Adventure to mind. We're going to see a lot of callbacks. Right, I need to try again. We're going to be going through all of the objectives on all the cyberspace stages because we're going to be doing effectively a 100% run. At least in the parameters of what the game can consider 100%. Because a lot of the collectibles are infinite. I'm trying for the S rank time, but I feel like I'm failing horrifically. All those callbacks that Twitter says makes it a bad game. Yeah, I enjoy the callbacks. Right, so that's reaching the goal, S rank time achieved, so it's got to get the red rings and enough rings as well. So yeah, now they've got S rank time though, don't need to go through it as fast. And the amount of rings you need to fill the mission is actually quite a lot compared to some other cyberspace levels. So we'll take it nice and slow. It's the only red ring I've left as well. Nice. Also, Sonic characters have thumbs, so Sonic goes to a portal and finds himself stuck in the Groundhog Day loop. I mean, Sonic 3 was released on Groundhog Day itself. Only they called it Hedgehog Day for their promotional stuff. Because like Groundhog Day is like an actual thing in America or something like that, I think. It's like an actual holiday or whatever. I'm pretty sure. Right, that's all the missions done, so we can leave cyberspace.
Tails? Amy? Oh. Whew. Looks like I'm the only one who made it out of that. Whatever it was. Whew.
Mortal,
Oh. Hello?
you have done the impossible. You have escaped cyberspace through your own power. You are the key.
Key, huh? Sure beats being called a rodent. Are you saying I can rescue my friends?
Find the Chaos Emeralds. Destroy the Titans. Tear down the walls between dimensions.
Yeah, okay, sure. How about a little context? Hello? Oh well. Some direction is better than none. Here we go.
Right, gonna move the camera before we can move. So, yes, we've managed to escape cyberspace. A mysterious voice in the sky is telling us to, defeat Titans, destroy the is it door between dimensions, whatever it is. Can't remember the exact wording. Yeah, we're in a mysterious land, in some sort of like canyon-y area with rain falling. Bring to mind a certain 2015 Wii U game at all? Right, let's head on through. through this little tutorial area. So yeah, first off, we got a little tutorial for map challenges with a very simple Switch one. Sonic Blade Chronicles X. I was thinking about titling the stream Sonic Blade Chronicles X or something along those lines, but I thought I'll name it more appropriate to the game itself. So yeah, complete little challenges across the map, and you unlock more and more of the map. Also, before we go any further, I have got I've got some sort of codes in the mod loader running, mainly to just slightly enhance the game a little bit. One of them being a higher draw distance for the grass and forcing it to always load higher detail models for certain bits of terrain and stuff. I haven't done anything about the pop-in because that causes issues gameplay wise, but the game does look it will look a little teeny bit more cohesive than if you play on console or without any mods. In the part of the game where my low attention span will cause problems. Why is your low attention span going to cause problems? So yeah, as standard for a 3D Sonic game, we got the homing attack as one of Sonic's main offensive maneuvers. Those rings have respawned. Breath of the Wild syndrome, I get distracted by everything. To be fair, this opening section here is a fairly linear tutorial. So there's not too much to get distracted by here. But yeah, yeah, it's a little tutorial area though, just introducing us to the main gameplay of the game. Obviously, if you have watched my previous Sonic Frontiers stream on launch day, you'll have seen this before. Or if you played the demo on Switch. Right, let's come down here. Because there is stuff to do now here, so... So yeah, these little side areas I think are just mainly to get you used to the concept of exploring and sort of exploring in the open zone once we get there fully. But yeah, there are some collectibles on the path, on these sort of side paths. We will obviously see what they're useful for later on. But since they're here, may as well start collecting them. So I'm noticing some choppiness when I'm looking at my phone for the stream, but I don't know whether that's just because I'm watching the stream back in 360p. Is there anything else down here? Yes. But if it does get very choppy, do let me know. It's a little choppy, but not awful. Yeah. But I don't know if there's much I can do about that. Graphics settings in this game are a lot of it is just on and off, so there's not really much I can do about it, so yeah. Right, so we've had some normal enemies. Now let's fight a Guardian. It does have a lock on camera feature, but I almost never bother using it. So you can hold the bumpers to do a parry, and there's no timing required in it. You just hold it forever until the enemy hits you. The vibes in the open zone feel so unsonic, but in a good way. Yeah, and I think it's like intentionally unsonic-y, if you get what I mean. Like, I think there's an intentional juxtaposition. Also, if you've played a lot of games like Sonic Unleashed and Generations, be prepared for your muscle memory to get like sort of get in the way at first, because the button mappings are different to other Sonic games. Homing attack is on the X button if we're talking Xbox controller, which used to be boost, and boost is now on the right trigger. The boost also doesn't hurt enemies anymore in this game, but kinda makes sense with the combat emphasis. Right. Random puzzle to open the door because of, tutorials. And the game's going to force us to unlock the Psyloop, which one of the main moves in this game. So by holding the Y button down, again this is Xbox controller, you leave a trail behind, and if you complete that into a loop, you can it can help in combat, and you can also like get stuff off the ground as well. Like often rings or sometimes collectibles. They kind of just spawn at random. And you can also do it while boosting, so you can, draw more quickly. Of course, when the game came out, people figured out how to draw stuff with it. And as we just saw as well, getting a maximum number of rings that you can carry gives you the power boost, which lets you go a lot faster than your default boost speed. But you do lose it once you run out of rings. Yes, I've seen them drawing stuff. Ooh. Trying to get them all in one go. There we go. It's a bit harder to do them all in one go when you're moving so quickly. By stuff you mean rainbows and kittens, right? No, obviously I mean Among Us. Well, that is actually what I've seen. That is one of the things I've seen people draw. Why is it choppy? Hold on. I'm sure it wasn't like this when I played on launch day. Don't know if there's a way to force OBS to take precedence on the GPU. Probably not. Landing on there is a bit awkward. So one of the things introduced by the update is a jukebox. So I'll be collecting all the music for the jukebox, even though like it seems that it does seem that they stay unlocked for every save file. So I don't know what's up with that. Oh. The game is this is annoyingly choppy. I'm kind of
Return to the
bugged by it.
digital
This is kind of bugging me.
dimension again. You
I want to like close and restart the game, like tinker with the graphics card settings a little bit, but it's not letting me save yet.
It is not enough to make the connection. One gear will not suffice. Hunt down another
Had a few
target
spikes.
and take its gear.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I guess for now, maybe if I lower the resolution a little. Actually, if I lower the rendering resolution a little bit, maybe that'll help. I mean, the stream's only in 720p anyway, so. Is your fancy fake bedroom causing performance issues? No, I am in the real bedroom now. So, nothing to do with that. So yeah, as I failed to explain while, because I was distracted by choppiness, yeah, we're got to get another gear to be able to get into the next cyberspace stage.
Use the gear as you have done before.
So now we've got another gear. We can insert that into the portal. Fake bedroom. On Sunday, I was streaming from my living room, but I had my an image of my room fake green screens in with my graphics card. I'm just going to run around this area a little bit for a moment to see if it's smoother or not, because this is really bugging me. Looks a little smoother. Yeah, I guess I'll also have to have the game not render at 1080p. But again, it's streaming at 720, so it doesn't really even matter, So, back into cyberspace. Now, if you remember my launch day stream, or just have seen stuff with the game, since it came out, you'll know that the S-rank time is infamous for this level. So we're going to try for the S-rank time first off. So yeah, this is based, level design-wise, is based on Windmill Isle Act 2 from Sonic Unleashed, which is kind of like the first full-length level in that game. So the key to S-ranking this level is taking the lower route. you can, and just overall being quick. Yeah, the music in this one is great. Yeah, for the most part, taking the lower route is what you want to do for this. Yeah, once you know Enchant's heard this music before, you might have heard it at work when I've used it for stuff. But yeah, taking the lower routes, it gives you a much bigger chance to get, well, it's the way to get the S rank. And I managed to get all the other goals done at the same time, apart from one of the red rings, so we'll go and grab that. It's only because this red ring is not on the route. I made that look easy. I've played this game a fair bit since it came out, remember? So there is a sort of physics exploit you can do in this game. I'm going to see if I can do it now. No, not with that, apparently. But it involves doing a homing attack and then immediately boosting, which like carries the speed of the homing attack into your boost and massively extends it. And this speedrunning technique has been like recognized and like sort of recognized by the developers. So now they put an asterisk by your clear time in the level if you use it at all. I failed to do it apparently. Oh no, I didn't. See, I got an asterisk because I did technically do it, although I think it was just like on a spring that was in front of me, so I didn't really get to see the thing. Actually, see if I can show it off on like an enemy or something. I'm not going to be using it too much because I'm not very good at it myself, but yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hard to... Yeah. It's kind of hard to show in this level, like, at least for me anyway. But yeah, it's a technique you can use. I think you can technically do it in the open world as well, in the open zone, but it's not nearly as useful. So that's our second cyberspace stage done. And so we have 4 vault keys for getting the each objective, and for getting clearing all the other missions, you get 3 more vault keys. So if you clear out all the objectives in the cyberspace stages, you will get enough keys to get the Chaos Emeralds very quickly. Yeah. As you can see, I've unlocked 3 vaults at once. But by doing that, we have opened up the way. Now, so with the physics, you can technically launch yourself across this gap. You could, without the bridge. But before you make the bridge, there is unfortunately an invisible wall there, so you can't skip that. Unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, part of the whole point of the game design is sort of giving you the freedom to do stuff the way you want. It's like, the main way to get the vault keys is through the cyberspace stages, but you don't even technically have to do that. Because you can get vault keys randomly from enemies and from side looping the ground, and from buying them in the fishing as well. Similarly, the portal gears to get into cyberspace stages mainly gotten through Guardians, but they can randomly drop as well from enemies and side looping, and from the again the fishing. Yes, theoretically you can beat the game just by fishing. Although in this first island especially, the prices for the fishing make it so it would take quite a while. So yeah, you can, if I boost my rings up to maximum, because you can kind of just farm for rings by side looping, get the power boost, you can launch yourself like all the way to the other end of the bridge, but before you make the bridge, they put an invisible wall there, which is a shame. Oh, whoops. Nope. Can you go on the grind rail, please, Sonic? There we go. And yeah, these little creatures I just collected, they are Coco. Now on first glance they look like Koroks from Breath of the Wild, but gameplay wise I'd say they're not quite the same. The map challenges are more similar to the Koroks, I would say. Although I suppose they function a similar function in terms of upgrading, but yeah, in terms of what they actually do, like in terms of like game, like what you do to get them, the map challenges are kind of more like the Koroks. Anyways, let's get our first Chaos Emerald. Now I probably shall be skipping that scene on most of the repeat ones, just because it is basically the same every time. I have enough to get the next thing. Nice. So, Phantom Rush. See it? What did he just do with the emerald? Don't think about it. So yeah, we got our obligatory open world game pan across the environment. And this looks a little better than it would normally because of mod loader codes. If you're playing the Switch version, that cutscene's not very flattering to the game. But yeah, from here on, Sonic is free to explore the island and gather Chaos Emeralds. So yeah, that's the tutorial done, and we're into the game proper. So yeah, we're pretty much free to do whatever we want now. The game, basically just says, you're in the open, you're in the open zone now. Do whatever. That's the wrong button. Of course. We've only explored a little bit of the level. So yeah. I haven't really got any plan for structure of these, just going to be playing kind of how I would normally play. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be 100%ing the game, as much as 100%ing the game really entails, which is going to be clearing out all the map markers, viewing all the optional side stories, and clearing all the challenges in the cyberspace stages. We're not going to be fully upgrading Sonic before the end of the game, but as a part of some post-game stuff I will be fully upgrading him then. But fully upgrading Sonic kind of makes the latter combat bits a bit too easy, even on hard mode, so yeah, we're going to stick to upgrading him a little bit, but not too much. So yeah, some enemies have shields, as the tutorial tried to tell us, and side looping is kind of how you get them to remove their shields. I'm so used to a fully upgraded Sonic though. It's like not having the extra moves is slightly jarring, but we'll be getting all of Sonic's moves in due time. First off though, I think there's a familiar face in this weird cage.
Amy? Is that you?
Hello? Is someone there? Help me!
Hang on. Maybe messing with the ruins will fix things.
So, those little pink things I've been collecting so far, those are memory tokens, one of the sort of main collectible on each island. And yeah, we've actually got enough to talk straight to Amy, so yeah, let's go talk to her.
Sonic, are you alright?
Me? You're the one who's only half here.
I feel fine, but that energy that was holding me prisoner went into you.
I've been infused with weird zappy stuff before. Besides, I feel like it gave me some kind of boost.
Well, in that case, we need to get moving. If I was trapped, I'm sure Tails was too.
Good call. I'll scout around and find you later. Deal?
Deal. Be careful.
Careful? Where's the fun in that?
So, for freeing Amy and absorbing some weird cyber energy,
Are the key. Be empowered with
yeah,
this
we've
technique.
unlocked a new combat ability for Sonic, which it went by too quickly, but yeah, the Grand Slam, which we can actually show. So yeah, parry a move, and then press Y and B to do a big finisher attack. And like I said, parrying is very easy in this game. There's no timing involved. You can literally hold the parry like forever, as far as I'm aware. So you can kind of just have Sonic hang in the air. Actually, I'm going to turn off the jukebox for the stream, just so it doesn't get in the way. Because we're not going to be using it, at least while we're playing through the story. So, I think we should fight this big ominous thing. So yeah, this is one of the Guardians. First off, I'm gonna side loop its feet. Because by doing that, you get some extra gears. Camera. I'm getting some frame drops here. So yeah, the main thing with this Guardian, climb up its arms and take him out one by one. It does knock you off when you destroy one arm, but if you dodge and jump, then you can land back on it to save yourself a bit of time. I think you'll listen to this battle theme. I have played it before on one of your song request streams, so that might potentially be where you might have heard it. Oh, whoops. Fell off. Oh. Game. This is one of the more awkward Guardians. Can't remember where I learned the trick of of like dodging to get back on Skyward Sword flashbacks. Why are we getting Skyward Sword flashbacks? Oh, is it from attacking the feet? Right. These enemies are annoying until you unlock another move, because they like electric themselves. You gotta like keep hitting them until you can get to the core. They're much less annoying once you get another move later on. Oh, I heard a Coco. There we go. Alright, I think we'll head into another cyberspace level since it's right here. The background piano definitely succeeded in hitting those Breath of the Wild vibes. Yeah, this one, the Kronos Island second movement was one of the earlier tracks they showed off for the game, and yeah, it definitely hits those like, it sort of hits similar Breath of the Wild vibes of like atmospheric piano piece in like a quiet sort of open world setting, or open world-esque setting, because this game isn't strictly an open world game. Right. So this is our one cyberspace level theme that isn't a level theme from Sonic Generations, which I believe in like a Japanese like art book or whatever. This stage theme is like sort of stage aesthetic is called Eternal Highway, which makes sense. I mean, look at all the roads in the background. Oops. Ah. So one thing that you will notice is the red rings are mostly on like the main path of the level. They're never really hidden compared to how they sort of were handled in previous games. I think that's partly to allow for stuff like this, where you clear all the missions in a cyberspace stage in one go, like allowing you to get the S rank time and all the red rings. But yeah, this game has these like training things in the loading screens, kind of like sort of Bayonetta and the games. Other games I'm sure do it. Bayonetta is just the first one that comes to mind. You can turn that off, but I find it doesn't really disrupt, because just sit there and wait for it so I can press the button to finish loading. Another vault is open.
I appear to be in a digital dimension. I've employed similar constructs in my own systems, but this is markedly more advanced. Note to self, don't admit that to anyone. The amount of data stored here defies quantification. But it won't stop me from trying.
So yeah, that's where Eggman's been taken to. I'm gonna try setting some more settings slightly lower. Just because I'm getting frame drops and it's annoying me. No, resolution doesn't seem to affect it. Perhaps it's to do with the grass rendering being like double what it should be. Perhaps there's a reason that the beacons. Yeah, and you can set your own beacon as well. Unfortunately, you can only set one beacon. Yeah. I'm going to save over this save. I'm actually going to quickly reload the game and toggle off the double grass, like some of the like the LOD and grass distance, perhaps the LOD or grass distance one. I'll try the grass distance one first. So yeah, just to see if that helps, because it's bugging me that I'm getting these frame drops. Right, codes. So the stuff was there for a reason. Yeah, but it's really distracting. Like, I'm turning the grass off, like back to normal first, because that's a bit less distracting visually. Like, the LOD distances are quite short. I mean, if it's still bad, I'll switch back to how it should be. But, yeah. If I can get through Pokemon Scarlet with his LOD and 2 FPS distance objects, you can get through this. I know, and I did play through it as, you know, as designed. You know. Right. This looks a little better. Oop. Fling ourselves into space. Yeah, I do. Visually, I do like that cyberspace stage. It is a shame it's the only original one. All the others are just taken from previous game, like, well, from generations. But, right. We've got a map challenge here, so let's do that. Oh, whoops. I was about to say, it's a very easy map challenge. But, evidently I messed it up. Let's see some Cocos. Oh, the tutorial made me accidentally skip the dialogue that Sonic was going to say. Oh well. So yeah, Sonic does occasionally have like incidental dialogue. It's AI art. Have you seen that Jet video where Sage is like Eggman is like AI generated and like I have the correct amount of fingers. Alright, how's this map challenge work? Okay, yeah, this is dropping below 50 FPS. This is bugging me. Hold on. I'm not going to switch to AFK screen this time because it's pretty quick to get back in. Ah, fair enough. Right, let's not force maximum geometry detail. I'm going to keep the smooth... Oh yeah, another one I've got is on is like smooth shadows. Because with the time, because this is a time of day system, but the... You know how we were saying about Scarlet and Violet? You know basically nothing about this game's story. Ah, fair enough. I will. I didn't think Shadow was in this game. What did I say? Yeah, like the shadows don't move smoothly. They kind of like jump from position to position, and there is a code in the mod loader to let you to sort of let them actually move smoothly, which makes the game look a lot better. I'm going to keep that on because that should hopefully make rendering shouldn't be a problem for rendering. It is currently nighttime though, so we're not really seeing any of those shadows right now. So yeah, as I'm sure you've noticed by now, the open zone is full of little platforming challenges. They usually end in a memory token. It's kind of one of the main ways of getting them. So yeah, you'll often see random platforms and rails kind of in the distance, or not that distant. They'll kind of just pop in front of you. So yeah, they usually will reward you with a little memory token. Right, so here we have the Elder Coco. Now, if you're playing this at launch, this would be a very bad omen. So yeah, the Elder Coco lets us exchange the Cocos we've collected for speed and ring upgrades. I haven't got enough Cocos for him, but yeah, at launch you had to level those things up individually one by one. Thankfully, this update has made it so that you can do multiple levels at once. Right, I've got enough for a new skill. I'm going to go for the air trick because that will let us get skills even more quickly.
QOL.
Remember when Joe like mistook QOL for SQL? Yeah, Sight Loop can also be used on these like treasure chest spots on the ground. Sometimes they'll contain an item or memory tokens. Sometimes they'll unveil like a thing like a spring or a dash panel. Right, there is another Chaos Emerald right here, so we may as well grab it. As I said, the cutscenes are basically the same, so I won't bother to watch all of them.
Whoa! Guess that's one of the Titans keeping Amy trapped. Whoa!
You leave immediately.
Where'd you come from? Are you trapped too?
Do not approach the Titan.
Sorry, kid, but I've got a job to do.
If we are fortunate, it will destroy you.
So, got a little bit of interactivity with this. Whoops. If you fall down, you can try again at least. Yeah, we've got a little bit of interactivity here. Having attacking these boulders to get to the Titan. But Sonic can't seem to make a dent in it.
Okay, I'm not taking that thing down the traditional way. I'm gonna need the Chaos Emeralds. And maybe a little bit of luck.
And so with that we have a goal. Collect Chaos Emeralds to defeat the Titan. And yeah, I've never watched Evangelion either, but I have heard that there are that there are a few references to it in this game. Alright, so this is our other upgrade place, the Hermit Coco. So the Hermit Coco allows us to upgrade our power and defense with the seeds that they drop. Now these kind of just upgrade automatically when you talk to them, so yeah. We're going to be raising the defense and power a little bit throughout the game, but I'm not going to overdo it because it does make the some of the fights a bit too easy. So yeah. So yeah, once I'm at like a certain point, I'm going to stop talking to the Hermit Coco. Right, the story wants me to talk to Amy, but just want to explore this area first. Some memory tokens there.
Eggman tech. It seems abandoned though. Still, I better keep on my toes.
So there is a setting that makes Sonic have to stand still when he's doing those monologues, but I don't know why you would do that. And yeah, I think she is a referenced. I think to the point where I think at least a Japanese voice actor is like a voice actor from the show. I don't know if the same holds true for her English voice actor or actress, I suppose. Just paranoid about it being choppy. So yeah, these puzzles are kind of a simple one, just like the kind where you gotta sort of step on all the panels without stepping off the thing. So you just have to go in one continuous line. I heard the Coco. Don't know where it is though. You can normally find a couple of Cocos hanging out by the map challenges and cyberspace portals as well. Well, let's while we're here, we may as well talk to Amy, I guess.
Yo, Amy. Who's your friend?
This Coco says they need to find their one true love before it's too late. They've been too shy to express their feelings, but if they don't do it now, they may never get the chance.
You got all that, huh?
I feel like the dimension I'm in is translating for me. It's strange, but feels natural.
Well, you always had a knack for weird insights. Who am I to argue?
Well, don't you worry. We'll reunite you with your lost love.
I would think we've got more pressing issues, but again, who am I to argue?
Right, I could go straight over and talk to Amy, but let's get some more like exploring and stuff done. I've got enough to upgrade another skill. Let's see. The quick side loop is useful, but so is the sonic boom. We'll go for the sonic boom rather than wait for another one. So yeah, we just got the sonic boom, which is that, which is useful for those enemies that I just said earlier are annoying. Got another Asura, however you pronounce it, to fight. I won't bother taking out the feet this time.
Are you kidding? Who built this Kalunga? Just shoot it!
Yeah. Oh, just about made it back on. Nice. Oh, fell off. I've got to climb up the third hand manually. Which these red gates make a bit annoying to do. But if you can finesse your way through the middle. Right, there we go. Oh, rude. Very rude. Ah! Yeah, these things are a little awkward to fight at times. Oh. By at times, I mean most of the time. Yeah, I guess the the X channel point redeem makes sense because people have compared that track sort of to to Sawano's music. What's this map challenge? Aha, here we go. I think this one is going to be climbing up the tower. So let's hit the hourglass. And yes, it is climbing the tower. Under the time limit, of course. So, let's get up this tower. If we can't get Sawano back for X2, I'd be happy with these and the people who did this soundtrack. I mean, this soundtrack was basically, a lot of it was done by Tomoyo Otani, who has been doing Sonic soundtracks for quite some time now. He started off in the series with in Adventure 2. He did the backing music for like the Knuckles stage music. Yeah, he's been involved in this series for quite a long while, and yeah, he's very good at like adapting musical style to a lot of adapting his musical style. But yeah, we got the customary open world tall place. Tall place to look at the scenery. And yeah, can't talk to her though. We need more memory tokens. Oh, I'm getting the rings. I don't need them. Well, actually, no, I do need them. I'm not at the cap. So, good thing I was getting the rings then, actually. So yeah, these enemies are a lot easier with the Sonic Boom, because you just do that. That's how I get up here. So yeah, those air tricks are yeah, one of the things I unlocked. So yeah, I think I'm going to head back this way and try and get some more of these challenges done back in the sort of direction of the start. Just so I can sort of be kind of thorough. Alright, if you're ever unsure of what to do with something in terms of interacting with it, side loop is your answer, usually. It's like when you're not sure what to do in Metroid Prime, it's like, scan it. In this game, if you're not sure, try side looping. I'm going to be fighting enemies fairly frequently to start with, because filling out the skill tree is pretty quickly is handy. There we go, another race one, I think. Or, well, race to a point in before the time limit is up. Yeah. These map challenges, even further on into the game, don't tend to be too difficult. But, you know, this is a kids game after all. At the end of the day, you know, Sonic is a series that appeals to all ages, especially children. So, you know, I can understand obviously them not wanting to make a game too difficult. Ooh. It is night time, so actually I'm going to go and head back over to where I was. Because some of these map challenges you can only do at night for some reason, and there's no way to swap between day and night, so yeah. That is one of the slight annoyances with this game. These nighttime challenges. Because there's no way to sort of change to night or even tell like what time of day it is. I do need to keep an eye on the time as we play, just so I don't get carried away. I believe this, or one near it, is also a nighttime one, so also with the Psyloop, the one other function it has, if you draw an infinity symbol, you get infinite boost for a short amount of time, which is pretty handy. Yeah, clearing the map challenges also unlocks these rails that let you that basically act as a form of fast travel. Is this a nighttime one? No, it's not. May as well do it while I'm here. There is one that's there is one somewhere that is a nighttime only one. So see if I can get that before it goes to day. Not there. Ah, yes, this one. So loop around these trees. Another tree. Yep, another set of trees around here. There we go. Before the sun comes up. I think we might have enough Cocos to actually upgrade. Right, so yeah, when the game first came out, you had to increase all these levels one by one. Now you can you can use the sort of maximum amount you have currently. So yeah, I can only really speed a little bit there, but whatever. So yeah, that's a lot better than when the game launched. Okay. Another way of dealing with that is to side loop it. I'm really looking forward to getting my combat skills unlocked, because yeah. Just run and get the meter to max. I think you couldn't possibly fail these unless you just stopped running for some reason. Also with these ones, once you've cleared them out, you can use them to launch yourself a little bit. Nope. In fact, I've got myself into a 2D into a 2D section, but without being in 2D. I presume this is a 2D section, meant to be a 2D section anyway. Obviously I've skipped the camera transition bit for it. Finding places to launch yourself in this game is quite fun. I do enjoy it.
These look like homes? I wonder who used to live here.
Oh, controller disconnected. That was, you know, great. Another map challenge here. Jump on the platforms and do the switches. I can do that. That's easy enough. Now, slowly but surely filling out the Cronus Island map. Oh, random portal gear. Let's see. I fill out that bit of map. Squid. Everyone loves the squid jump scare. However, I want to unlock the map, so does it turn into a kid? No, it does not. Big loop. Which I'm not gonna lie, I had completely forgotten that that massive loop existed. So, yeah. Oh. There we go. Oh. Pressed the wrong button. All that way for that. Oh, another map challenge here. What does this one involve? Ah, right, one of these. Get the ball through the hoop. I suppose I can talk to Amy. There. See, as well as the boost, Sonic does also have the drop dash from Sonic Mania in this game. It's a little more situational to use than the boost, though. Let's see what Amy wants to say.
Sonic! Over here! This poor mother says she's lost her children. Can you lead them back here, please?
Sure thing.
Family gathering. Guide the Coco back to their mother while avoiding their bombs. So, if you remember my launch day impression stream, this kind of caught me off guard. Yeah, with the sudden shift in tone. And as for why they're dropping bombs on you, I have no idea. But yeah, it's Twilight Princess goat herding, but with added bombs. Oh, whoops.
Okay. We'll keep looking. Sonic, they act like none of that happened.
Do we even know what that was?
No, but I got a sense of completion, comfort.
Weird. Now let's keep moving. I want to wrap up our time here ASAP.
Sounds good to me.
And yes, you are right to say F because yeah, they are dead. I do like the noises that they make as they like walk around and stuff. And the fact that their like main method of locomotion does appear to be rolling. Just notice this here. Ooh. Kronos Island 4th movement. One of my favourite tracks for the open zone areas in the game. I do really love this track. So it wants me to talk to Amy again over there, I think. What determines when certain tracks come in as you progress through the story. So like certain story scenes, or like when you get a Chaos Emerald. Oh, I've got enough for another skill. Let's see. Yeah, I want the quick side loop. So, oh, it's actually taken us to the training for this. So yeah, stomp attack. Press the stomp button while you're in a combo, and it does a big stomp. Right, so let's talk to Amy again.
You again?
Submit. Your reckless actions endanger the world.
Care to explain how saving my friends is a bad thing?
You are an enemy combatant. I will not share data with you.
What is wrong with you? Sonic would never endanger anyone. He's even going to help this Coco reunite with their one true love.
Love. An emotional status too vague and varied in its definition. You are both too ignorant to be helped.
Who, what was that girl?
Aside from being a pain, no clue.
Whoops. Obviously, I was going to let you guys listen to Kronos Island 4th Movement, because I do love this track. Oh yeah, as you see the shadows moving here, if I didn't have the codes and the mod loader turned on, these would be like moving at like 2 frames a second or whatever. Yeah, I do love this piece of music. Because it's like, you know, just because of the way it's sort of like built, the way the music builds throughout the whole area is really good. And some purple coins. Well, actually, let's do a cyberspace level while we're here. I'll speak to you afterwards. So yeah, with the with Amy here, as well as the story scenes with her, we get some optional side stories as well, which, as I said, we're gonna get all of those because, you know, get some extra character bits and sort of story related bits. So it's worth going after them all. Especially given that the characters are better written here than they have been in quite some time. Alright, so this is based level design wise on Chemical Plant Act 2 and Generations. Though more so the 3D sections of the level. Actually, I can probably show off the homing dash. Oop, not like that though. Oh, they're the first red rings here, so yeah, get a big boost like that. Another red ring, literally on the main path. I missed that thing. Oh, the final red ring, you probably literally can't miss that. Right, so we need to clear with S rank time. So, 1 minute 15 should be fairly simple, to be honest. Considering I kind of died and also went slow anyway. So yeah, much like in Generations, you can switch to the other things on here. And yeah, the level design here does recreate the beginning bit in Generations, so it recreates a shortcut in Generations that's really awkward to pull off in Generations itself, but it's much easier here because that lightspeed dash is very easy to fail in Generations. Yeah, the control in the cyberspace stages is a bit... It does feel slightly off compared to the open zones, but I do feel like it's something you can get used to. So, you know, it's not a deal breaker, although there are many physics mods for both the open zone and cyberspace sections. But I've not actually tried any of them out. I'm just, I've always played it with the vanilla physics. At some point I might try them out though. Oh yeah, I was going to talk to Amy, wasn't I? Because I've got enough memory tokens too, so I may as well while I'm here.
How you feeling, Amy? I mean, what's it like being all ghosty?
Honestly, I don't feel that different since you helped clear my mind. I guess it feels kind of... detached? Have you ever flown around in a dream? Like you're lighter than air? That's what it feels like to me, anyway. I just wish I could finally land and be whole again.
Yeah, hang in there, Amy. I'll figure something out.
See, if you remember how Forces had like loads and loads of characters in it, but they were like barely relevant and had like no character, like had very little in proper characterization, and certainly no arcs outside of the Avatar character. This game's kind of kind of goes almost the opposite way. And we have a smaller cast overall, but it's a lot more focused. Yeah, they gave her personality that isn't just Sonic. Like, that isn't just, you know, chasing Sonic around. I thought that was a portal go there. wonder if she'll be in the next movie. I wouldn't be too surprised, given that she is obviously one of the oldest characters in the franchise. But at the same time, obviously, I know they're obviously, it's pretty clear they want to focus on a certain, you know, a certain ultimate life form. So, who knows? Alright, do another cyberspace stage, because, well, it's here, so why not? We gotta do them all. For, you know, for our quote-unquote 100%. Yeah, I mean, there would be room for Amy, obviously, but I suppose it depends how many Sonic characters they want to introduce per movie. Mind you, movie 2 did introduce 2, technically. I suppose. She does, unless you're watching the Sonic X adaptation of Adventure 2, in which case it's Chris Thorndike that does that. Right, so we're back in Green Hill, playing Green Hill's level design from Generations. Literally anything she does in the game. No, she gets captured by Eggman and makes Sonic have to run through Crazy Gadget. Alright, Master Generations, you can stomp through there. Make Donut Lord do it. I mean, I do prefer Tom as a character compared to Chris, so like when it comes to like giving Sonic a like human sort of companion-y character, I'll take Tom any day of the week over Chris. Right, is there anything else nearby to do? Not yet. Not in the immediate vicinity, so guess we'll head over and get another Chaos Emerald. Pop-in issues aside, I do really like how this game looks. Even if it's kind of performing not as well as it should currently. Maybe that's because I'm streaming, though. I mean, it's not like it's performing like the Switch version or anything. Another Chaos Emerald? Talk to Amy. Well, there's an optional one right here, so we'll do that.
So, something's been bugging me about these ruins. The whole reason we came was because Tails detected the Chaos Emeralds were drawn here, right? And now I'm finding digital keys and confinement towers that seem custom-made to hold the emeralds. Like half this stuff was built with them in mind.
Maybe the ancients used the Chaos Emeralds in the past. We've learned of other past civilizations who did too.
Yeah, but those groups tried to use them. And the stuff here seems all about containment.
Maybe they knew something about their power that we don't. the Chaos Emeralds are still pretty mysterious, even after all we've done with them.
So yeah, we are actually we're getting a story that actually has the Chaos Emeralds in the spotlight for the first time in quite a long while. Maybe they want to stop Chaos from getting power. Well, we'll see what these what the deal is with all these emerald containment thingies as we go on. But yeah, it is nice to have a story with the Chaos Emeralds in. I mean, the last time they were really involved in the story was Generations, and even then they were only involved in the story as much as the emeralds have come in handy in the past. Perhaps we should try using them again. I won't unlock that, I will wait until I have enough to do quick side loop, I think. Yeah, let's head this way. Because yeah, because in like Colors, Lost World, Forces, the emeralds weren't in the story at all. Right, let's upgrade my power and defense a little bit more. Right, so need to get over there. So we draw a line. That. We can get another rail drawn there. I think yeah, we can do that to stop that. I think, do we use those two lines? Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, jumped too early there. I was afraid of going too fast. Oh, jumped too late that time. There we go. Oh, we can speak to her.
How are you able to return from cyberspace so freely?
I don't know. I guess I'm just that awesome. Yeah. Although, I bet you'd have better insight on that.
I will not share data with the enemy. Besides, your survival may be a fluke. You cannot cheat fate forever.
Wow, thanks for the encouragement. I'll keep doing it until I figure out how to rescue Amy. Yeah, it doesn't matter if this is all one big trap or if you keep throwing weird robots at me. Nothing's gonna slow me down or stop me. Count on it.
So yeah, we do get to speak to Sage throughout the game as well. I don't know why I was thinking, oh, I'll hide her name until the game does. I'm pretty sure her name was mentioned in the marketing anyway. I remember what that switch does. Ah, puts a spring back here, doesn't it? Alright, since we're here, may as well get another cyberspace stage done. Homing attacks are not possible when on the
Spoilers
grind rail.
SMH my head. Unfollowing. Captain.
Well, if you played Adventure 2, you might recognise this level design here. Yeah, of course, this is from this level design from that on the beloved Sonic Adventure 2 stage, Mad Space, City Escape, obviously. It is interesting to play the some of these Adventure 2 levels with the sort of more sort of modern boost-ish style gameplay. Also, as you may be noticing, the S-rank times for the levels apart from 1-2, they're all really easy. Apparently Extreme mode does tighten up the S-rank requirements, apart from in 1-2. That's like the one that doesn't. That's like the one stage where they don't change the S-rank requirements. Apparently, anyway. I've not tried extreme difficulty myself. Oh, that's why I can't open the map. Yeah, you can't. Oh, it doesn't let you open the map if there's an enemy nearby for whatever reason. Alright, this is the next story bit. May as well.
Something wrong?
They say their Amore was stationed on the far side of the field. This is the field.
I'm not seeing a lot of farming going on.
Maybe, if you use that new technique of yours, you can clean up all this wild brush?
So, remove weeds with Psyleaf and reach 7,000 points before the timer runs out. And we gotta avoid the bees. For whatever reason, the boost runs out a lot quicker here than elsewhere. Not sure why. Oh, I've accidentally given myself infinite boost though, so that's going to help quite a lot. Oh. There we go. You only had to get a certain amount of points, you had to clear out the whole thing. Which means I've left that whole patch in the top left completely sort of covered. You might also remember in my launch day streams me being really caught off guard by these scenes. Because I really wasn't expecting it.
So, all this used to be farmland, huh?
Yes. They make it sound like it was abundant. But now...
I mean, it's grassy.
Yup. But I've seen this kind of recovery in areas Dr. Eggman damaged. Something ruined this land, and it's barely begun to recover.
Then we need to make sure it has plenty of time to heal.
Right.
Keep tabs on the hedgehog. I want constant updates.
Yes, sir.
And keep looking for a way to get me out of here!
I am evaluating all safe options.
Keep up the good work, Sage.
Thank you, Doctor.
Sage is an Eggman creation. What a shocker. map thing here, haven't we? Right. Wait, no. Hold on. Oh, I'm dumb. There we go. Couldn't be me getting stopped by puzzles in a game for children. Well, I say for children, but like this game is as well, you know, very much sort of made with you know, seasoned Sonic fans in mind as well. With like all the references and stuff. Right, there was a map thing back this way. I'd say race to the end one. That wants me to go this way. Wow, that was so challenging. Can't remember where this one has me go. Oh no, it wants me to side loop some glowy spots. That's what it wants me to do. Again, with a fairly generous time limit. Can't remember what's in here. It's a key. I suppose we could actually fight a squid. Let's get some infinite boost going. Nope, let's just run off before I can catch up to it. Never mind, we won't fight a squid. I did see there was a there's a map thingy. Right, this one's a race to the end one. I think I know which one it is. Yeah. Get all the way over there. But of course we're Sonic, so long distances don't exactly take long for him to traverse. What did you miss? Not much really. Just map challenges. Speaking of map challenges, there's another one right here. Well, mind you, I think you might have missed part of the like cutting down the weeds quest, but yeah. That's the only real story bit you missed, I think. while I'm here, I've got enough, so we'll talk to Sage.
Are you trying to figure out the mysteries about these ruins too? It's kind of spooky everyone seems to be gone, huh?
The technology of the ancients exceeds our modern understanding. Unwelcome pests like you will be swiftly eliminated.
Okay, I'm trying to be civil here, but are you saying they lost control of their tech and it wiped them out?
No!
Okay. So you're not in a talking mood. I'll leave you be.
We saw the shocking revelation that Sage is an Eggman creation. A move that I'm sure no one saw coming. Talk to you in a moment, Amy. Actually, let's grab that as well. Another portal gear.
You hanging in there, Amy? Is your condition, I don't know, uncomfortable?
It's certainly unsettling. But it makes a big difference being able to at least talk to you. Before you freed me, I couldn't see or hear anything clearly. It was like looking into a kaleidoscope that was always shifting. I couldn't tell if I was coming, going, or moving at all. I'd have gone crazy if you hadn't gotten me out.
You're tough. I know you'd have hung in there. Still, I'm glad I could get you out. And I'm not gonna stop until you're back to normal.
I guess you bring up a good point. I guess I'm just too used to this series. Oh yeah, by doing this we can skip a platforming challenge for one of the map challenges. Because that's not how you're meant to get up there. Right. What is next on the agenda? Getting the Chaos Emerald. Ah, that one up there. Okay, fair enough. I guess if we start heading that way. Nope, controller, bad time to disconnect. I need to grab a new cable, I think, at some point. I think this cable's starting to go dodgy.
Cool giant mirror web thing.
Indeed. And we've got the tower. And something the Sonic Boom move is kind of useful for the towers. Ouch. The stomp attack is genuinely quite useful against the towers, though it does do a lot of damage to them. But defeating that tower gives us a spring. But before I go up there, I'm pretty sure. Yes, there is stuff underneath here. So, oh no, portal go. Fair enough. Oh, I can unlock the quick side loop. Does talking to people use up the heart memory tokens? I don't think it does. See, one thing I do like about this game, though, I mean, it does have actual platform sections beyond the just random ones to get memory tokens as well, which I do appreciate. Like certain landmarks and like Chaos Emeralds and stuff do have little platforming sections to go through to get to them, which I very much appreciate. You know, it keeps the platform. You know, it sort of lets this platformer be a platformer. And they usually have that kind of Sonic design of like having a higher route to, you know, that is faster if you can stick to it. Right, that's another Chaos Emerald down. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does feel like a game, like a Sonic game.
I am extending the range of my control, but I can still only command a few of the Ancient's relics at a time.
Commendable. But what about finding me a way out of this digital dimension?
I have run 1,700,050 simulations. There is no scenario to safely remove you from cyberspace.
Unacceptable. Keep looking. Make it your #1 priority.
But keeping you safe is my priority.
Right. I think. Yep, that's 6 Chaos Emeralds. So, if you remember, the 7th Emerald is gotten in the boss fight. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have time to do the boss tonight. It depends on if I can fill out the map and stuff before then, because I want to sort of complete each island before I finish it. I could get those rings, or I could just, you know, this. But yeah, the sort of design decisions they made for this game, you know, it does make it feel like a Sonic game in an open environment rather than just putting Sonic in an open world. So I do appreciate that sort of stuff. Although a lot of the map challenges you do are kind of just like generic challenges. A lot of them aren't particularly Sonic-y. I know there's some more map challenges over this way. Also a music note. Like I said, the jukebox songs kind of seem to stay unlocked anyway, even if you start a flash save. So they don't seem to be a per save thing, they just seem to be global. Oh, when I first played the game, I didn't quite realise what I was meant to do here. But, you know, again, if you're unsure, side loop. It's usually the solution. I think, yep, that's the all the map challenges done on Kronos Island. So yeah, once you do all the map challenges, you get proper fast travel as well as the rails. And as I discovered on my first playthrough, fast travel is very quick, near instantaneous. Which I was very impressed by when I first played the game. Right, we've got some purple coins. Let's go to the fishing spot, where we'll get to meet an old friend.
Oh, hey, Sonic. You come here to fish too?
Big? What are you doing here? How did you get here? What even is here?
I don't know. I was looking for fishing spots and wound up here. So now I'm fishing.
Of course you are.
Would you like to try? I'll let you borrow a rod.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to detense for a second.
Do you know how to fish? I'll teach you if you want. Hey, you've got a bite. Sonic, I'll leave it to you to pull it up. Can you see the red ripples? When the white ripple overlaps with the red one, lift your rod up quickly.
Yeah, I do have to agree with you there. I'm not a huge fan of how he's voiced in this game, and I think that might apply to Team Sonic Racing as well. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the direction. Do appreciate the reference to Sonic Adventures music there, though. And yeah, the fishing music is good.
I'll trade you a token for any fish you catch. If you get plenty of tokens, I'll trade them for some of the treasures I found. Just tell me what you want.
I forgot how much Big
Rodney
talks to
really
you.
likes those purple coins. If you bring me one, I'll let you borrow my rod again.
So yeah, we can
Would you like to
we'll get
try?
tokens from this.
I'll let you borrow
So
a
yeah,
rod.
looking at the time, we're probably not going to get to finish Kronos Island today, but we'll get as much done as we can. And we have to marvel at all these different fish that we can catch. Though sometimes you'll get treasure chests with gold cards in, which are quite handy. Yeah, this is a nice place to go and de-stress, in a way. It's a very simple fishing minigame as well, just timing based. I mean, if you played Xenoblade, it's very similar to the, you know, to like the B button prompts in Xenoblade. It's just the circles going outwards instead of inwards. Perfect for you then. Oh yeah, you can also unlock fast travel to the Hermit and Elder Cocos through fishing as well. You can unlock those before you get the fast travel to the portals for getting all the map challenges as well. So, and yeah, I am fishing for a purpose as well. I'm not just fishing randomly. There is stuff in the fishing that I want to get and show off. Part of me does wonder what compelled them to put in a fishing minigame in this game. Like, not because I dislike it or anything, you just wonder why they decided to. That's another gold card, nice. Wants an excuse to put Big the Cat in the game. Maybe. A crayfish. Unfortunately, there is no carfish in this game. But you can catch a chopper, a Sonic 1 enemy. What I find funny is that often the junk items that aren't fish, like, they often give you more tokens than actual fish. Yeah, I mean, we don't get tokens very quickly in this early game fishing area. As you go through the game, the rewards for fishing do get a little more. Like, you have to spend more coins to fish, but you get more tokens in return per fish caught. I want a card. I mean, 8 tokens is still decent. It's a red can! And that's somehow worth 6 tokens. That was quick. A red spring. Which again is somehow worth more tokens than a fish. You can move around the cursor to like determine where you like cast your line, but I find it doesn't really make a difference where you cast it, so. Ooh, 3 tickets. Nice. So that's enough. I've got enough of what I want to show. Actually, before I go into the shop, gotta show off the Monster Hunter DLC minigame. So we can start grilling. Oh, stopped too early. Let's try and do it properly. There we go. So tasty. And you can do that for free, it doesn't require any tokens either,
Would
so...
you like to try? I'll let...
Right, so... What I've been... Oh, I've got enough... I have enough memory tokens to do the rest of the stage. Nice. So yeah, what I... they have the same sound effects and everything. Yep. It is part of the Monster Hunter DLC, so... So yeah, what I was fishing for was the egg memos. So yeah, these shed a little more light on Eggman, what he's going through,
Would
and
you
they
like to try?
they are worth
I'll
getting.
let you
So
borrow a rod.
right, so if we go into the Fishopedia, we can see the fish we've caught. Unfortunately, we can't view the models, and including mechanical creature looks like a fish. It can't be eaten, so don't even try. But we also have the voice logs for the egg memos, so I'll let you all listen to those.
Some force is keeping me from exiting cyberspace. Is it because my AI made unauthorized access to the databases? If so, that's the exact opposite of what it was supposed to do. What are gun military craft doing in here? Sage has helped me avoid the worst of it, and it doesn't appear to be manned. Is it a defense mechanism? I need to learn more. The terrain here keeps shifting. I'm finding recreations of regions from South Island, West Side Island, even Angel Island. Where is this environmental data coming from? I found elements from my own EggNet, the United Federation, even planet Donpa Kingdom race data. As best as I can surmise, this cyberspace extends well beyond the scope of these islands and is gaining information from around the world. Fascinating. I am officially jealous. This entire expanse was constructed by the ancient race who had previously settled on these islands. The level of technology they employed is completely alien to me, so I can't salvage it. Yet. It appears the Starfall Islands act as the CPU for cyberspace. Once I'm out of here, I need to secure them at all costs. I'm not able to access the data too readily, but it appears the entire history of the ancients is recorded here in cyberspace. More than that, they logged their memories, their desires. It's almost like they encoded their very souls into this place. Now then, how can I use that to my benefit? Who were the ancients? They predate any civilization by a wide margin. The Echidnas? Pfft. The Black Arms? Please. The Babylonians? Hardly. And yet they didn't seem to influence the world beyond these 3 piddly islands. Why? What stopped them from conquering the world? I'm finding multiple connections between the ancients and the Chaos Emeralds. Their technology seems built with the emeralds in mind. It's almost like they share the same origin. I enjoy a good mystery, but not when the answers are more mysteries.
Yes, you are right. The Babylonians are from Sonic Riders. So yeah, we do have some deep cuts in here. I mean, Black Arms, the aliens from Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, Babylonians from Sonic Riders. Planet Donpa, that's like Team Sonic Racing. Obviously, South Island, West Side Island, Angel Island are the settings from Sonic 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, the Egg Memos shed some light on Eggman's predicament, and as we'll see, they are kind of important to getting the whole story. So yeah. And also, I checked how many there were, and I sort of decided how many I'm going to get per island. So that's why I was fishing for that exact amount of time.
Would you like to try?
Yeah.
I'll let
Let's go back to the island. So yeah, they do sort of, some of the story stuff is kind of in the Egg Memos, so it's like, you know, do get them. So we're not going to bother. We're not going to do 100% catch completion because that's just tedious. Right. Oop. Before we wrap up the story, let's do some of the side stories, I reckon. Come on. There we go. So we head back up here. Oh, tried spinning the camera. That was a mistake. There we go. Now we can talk to Sage again.
Yo, don't you think that Titan was kinda overkill?
You are an enemy to be eliminated, and you are powerless compared to its might.
Maybe as I am, but I'm willing to bet I could handle it as supersonic. All I need are the Chaos Emeralds.
Doubtful. In any scenario, the end results will not change. Additionally, what you seek is in its presence. You've lost the battle before it has even begun.
Yeah, like I said, as we know from previous stream, yeah, the last emerald is on the Titan itself.
These ruins are almost like a puzzle.
I know, right? I don't even know what I'm doing with most of these. I'm just running on instinct.
Well, the energy that powers them is linked to cyberspace, right? And you took on that power when you freed me. Maybe that link is giving you special insight? Maybe they use that link among themselves. Like, instead of a language, they shared their thoughts and feelings directly.
Yeah, maybe. Well, all I know is the idea of the map gets updated in my head, which brings me one step closer to rescuing you.
So yeah, the map kind of exists in universe, like Sonic kind of like sees it in his head, which is kind of weird to think about. I really like how the fast travel is so instant.
Oh, hey. You show up everywhere. You know, I don't think we were ever properly introduced. I'm Sonic.
I know who you are. Your age, your biometrics, your weaknesses. You live for speed, are short-tempered, and short-sighted.
Oh, so you're a fan. But I don't know anything about you, Miss...
I will not share personal information with an enemy.
Why are we enemies? Weird kid. I don't really get a bad vibe off of her, though.
Yeah, a lot of her early game dialogue with Sonic is basically just like, Sonic asks her something and she's like, I'm not going to share information with you. Well, actually, yeah, let's... go talk to the Elder. I've probably got enough to level up my speed a little bit more. Yeah, level 8. She knows not to talk with strangers. Oh, it's so much better than doing it one by one. Right. What other side stories do we have? Is that it for side stories? I think it is for now, at least. I guess we'll we'll head over and continue the main story. So yeah, like I said, we're not going to have time to finish off the island, I don't think, because it's 10 o'clock now. But we can get sort of, we can probably get to like just before it and start off the next stream with it. Well, I haven't fought Squid yet, can I? Oh, too late. to make sure I get to the next stream on time then. I mean, I might leave it at a point where it's like not right at the start of the stream, but like fairly close.
Don't get too far ahead.
Maybe we should just let them wrap it up on their own.
We have to see this through.
We still haven't found Tails. We've been wrangling children and taking detours the whole way.
Are you telling me you would leave behind someone in need?
No, but I'm also worried about you. You can't help anyone if you're stuck in limbo.
All right. Then hurry up and save me too, so we can find Tails.
Sounds simple enough.
Right. What have we actually got left to do? So we've got more story, and we've got cyberspace level. I think, is that the only cyberspace level left? I think it is. What I think we'll do today is, if we do that last, who does want Tails third wheeling? Yeah, what I think we'll do, we'll do that last cyberspace stage, and then I think we'll leave it there. So we'll start off the next stream by finishing off the doing the last little story bits. Actually, I'm being distracted now. I want to fight Squid. Let me fight Squid. We'll try and fight Squid, and then we'll go. Not fast enough to catch up. There we go. There we go. Fight Squid, and then we'll go do the last cyberspace stage. Want to try and show off the different Guardian types and how to fight them and all that. So you have giving yourself infinite boost is helpful for Squid because of the amount of running you got to do to catch up to it. So yeah, the key to maximizing your damage output is to like mix up your combos, like mix up the different moves and stuff while you're sort of fighting. Gear? No? No gear? Okay. No gear. Rude. I've got a music piece down here, right down in the depths. Right. Right, our last cyberspace stage for Kronos Island. But it's not 1-7, this is 1-6. I've already done 1-7. So you enjoy how much airtime you can get? Yeah. So if I miss any chat, I do apologise. My phone that I use to monitoring chat decided to disconnect from chat momentarily, so he keeps doing it, so Hopefully the connection on stream's been okay though. So yeah, not as unwise, this is from Classic Sonic's Green Hill from Generations. Seems to have been fine. It's probably just my phone not liking the internet then. Can't remember where the last red ring is. Oh, right there. Oh. There we go. Got it. I didn't get the S rank. Yeah, with the cyberspace levels, a lot of it isn't scripted. Oh, wrong button. So yeah, you can like get sort of like move around wherever you want. You have a lot of freedom of how you move around in the cyberspace stages, which I do appreciate about them. I didn't mean to exit it. I pressed the wrong button. Gotta get the S rank. It's like a breath of fresh air after Forces. Yeah, I mean there are scripted bits like loops and stuff, but you know, it's kind of just by the nature of it. Oh. I think there's a button combination to like restart. I think it's hold the trigger, triggers and select for some reason. That got added in the update as well. Previously you just had to rely on pausing the game. Also, I didn't see what the S rank time was, so hopefully I do get it. Well, without worrying, when I'm not worrying about red rings, then that will make it quicker. I recommend they mainly trap because they can't find the end goal. No, I think it's like, I think the fact that Sonic can get his way out of cyberspace is like made to be a bit of a sort of big deal. I think actually they do bring it up later. Actually, I'm remembering the details of the story. They do bring that up later on. So I guess we'll see. Should have gone for the spring there. Hopefully that's S rank time. No, it's not S rank time. 1:15, right. Oh. Yeah, this is one of the ones that isn't quite as easy to S rank. It's still not 1-2 difficult, but it's not quite as easy as most of the others to S rank. Okay, yeah, this is how you do it. Oh, not by hitting the spikes though. That's not how you do it. hopefully that was within 115. Yes. Nice. Right. Yeah, it's so that is all the cyberspace stages done, I believe. Yep, we got the egg memos I wanted to get, and yeah, we've just got a few more side stories to go. But yeah, we're nearly done with Cronus Island, but it is nearly 10:15, so yeah, we'll save and quit. I mean, we've been at this for 2.5 hours game time. So we'd be like over halfway through Forces by this point, I think, with this amount of gameplay. Yeah, hold on. Wait, did I save? Yeah. But, yeah, like I said, it's nearly 10:15, so yeah, we'll have to leave finishing off Cronus Island for next time. But it will let me title the stream after the song, so maybe I've had it planned all along. But anyways, as always, thank you for watching. You know, whether you've chatted, lurked, been here for the whole stream part of the stream, it is always very appreciated. And yes, we are nearly done with Cronus Island, and yeah, I'm happy to finally be at playing this game on stream. I'm a little bit bugged by the performance issues, but whatever. What can you do? You'll never see most of this, but yeah, I mean, yeah, well, it's not going to be till next time that we get to see stuff new to the streams. Yeah, although I suppose we've been going at it from the angle of me knowing the game now, rather than, you know, experiencing it for the first time. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, I should be good to stream this Sunday. Can't see why not. So yeah, on Sunday should be returning to Sonic Frontiers, finishing off Cronus Island. And again, those who know what comes at the end of Cronus Island know that there's something to look forward to there. And then I believe this Monday we've got our next Minecraft stream, haven't we? And did we determine whose turn it was, didn't we? I can't remember whose turn it was. Was it mine or yours? Yeah, it's my turn. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was. I just didn't want to assume that I'd remembered it correctly. But yeah. So yeah, I think that's it to say. So yeah, I guess all the rest I have to say is just to yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you on Sunday for more Sonic Frontiers. If my end stream button could work, that'd be great.